Hello everyone, this is Ingrid again. I'm coming to you with another video to show you some cards that I had created using some darker colors, and I wanted to share these with you. Okay, first here, I made this card and I layered on the cardstock. Here's the base in brown, here's some striped paper, here's some black bling, and here's another piece of cardstock, decorative designer paper, and then this shape here I cut it out with the Cricut, as well as this shape here, this blue shape. So let me just zoom in so that I can show you what the card looks like. So the shape here that I cut out with the Cricut, I also used the Lindy Stamp Gang glimmer sprays on that. And here is this flower here is a Prima flower. And then I just added this decorative pearl, and then on top of the pearl I added some glue, which I believe was Glossy Accents, and then I dipped the pearl inside the chunky glitter, and it really shines very brightly. The camera's not picking it up because, as I mentioned in prior videos, I have really bad lighting in this room, and no matter what I try to do, it doesn't work. The lighting is really bad. Does not pick up on a lot of the colors and a lot of the detail, but I'll just have to make do. But anyway, getting back to the flower here, there is a flat flower in the back in red, if you could see that, and then this Prima flower, the pearl that I had mentioned. This here is an I Am Roses leaf, which I used a lot of the Lindy Stamp Gang colors on that, and it turned out really beautiful. This is a small stick pin that I added on with some glass beads. These are just some black stamens that I had in my stash, and I just added those to the sides. And then here is some bling. This bling here, this flat bling that you see, was actually part of a hairpiece that I owned, and the hairpiece broke, and I didn't want to throw out the bling because I thought, oh, I could just peel it off, you know, I could salvage whatever I can out of it, and I'll use it on some of my scrapbooking projects, and it worked out. So this bling and this black square bling as well was part of that, and it looks really nice together with the Prima bling. Okay, and then onto this is also a Prima flower, but I did the same thing. I took the stickles and put it in the center, and then I also added some chunky glitter to that, and it looks really pretty. And here are some black pearls that I just hot glued to the side. Oh, I forgot to mention that on the striped paper I inked the edges with some red paint, with some red ink. So I had forgotten to mention that. Okay, and then here is a little resin flower. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that is Recollections, but I could be wrong on that. And then the star-shaped flower there, that I cut out with the Cricut, and the shape in the background there I cut out with the Cricut as well. Okay, and then moving on to the inside now of the card. This is the inside of the card. I used this paper here. This paper here, I used a flat flower, which I glimmer misted, and used also Lindy Stamp Gang. I use both a lot of the times. to achieve what I want. And then there's a flat bling flower there. And here's a black flat pearl. And another one at the bottom. And then I just, with the designer paper, I cut this decorative edge here with my Martha Stewart punch. And then I just added this pretty little tag here. Okay. And that's that. So that is that project. And then moving over to this one. This I created using scraps because I had some scrap paper from this project, so I just had a little one here and I added it there. And scrap paper from here, you know, so I just, whatever scrap paper I had. And then this part here was from a doily, one of those really large doilies. So I cut it out, glimmer misted it, Lindy Stamp Gang misted it, and it is so beautiful because it has a very steampunk look to it because of its shape, which I absolutely love. And if you see that, you can it kind of really does give you like an industrial type look to it, and the colors that I added onto it make it look even more industrial. So it does have like a very steampunk, grungy, you know, type look to it. Okay, so then I fussy cut this little butterfly there, and I added some stickles. That little tag depicting a clock, that was from one of the paper collections, from the sticker packs. And this blue piece here, that was cut out with the Cricut. This clock here, that was also from the sticker pack from the collection. This butterfly was cut out with the Martha Stewart punch. Okay. This shape here was cut out with one of the punches, the label punches. And then I just put one of the stickers on top, and what I did was I just added some pop dots. If you could see that there, it's on pop dots, just to raise it up a bit. I put stickles and some bling on either side. This gray bling is so beautiful. It's like my favorite bling. Goodness, I love it. Okay, so that's that. And then here is the inside. This is the other piece of the doily. This is just a scrap piece that was left over. It was like the negative part of something that I had cut out. This is a sticker from the sticker collection. This here, this little ruler piece was from a previous project that I worked on, and I just had that scrap left, so I put it here. And this piece of paper that I put here, it's actually covering up a mistake that I did here, so I wanted to cover it up, so I just put that design paper there. Okay, and that's the back, and those are the two cards. So I hope that you like it, and leave me your comments. Thank you. Bye.